Hey guys, welcome to your YouTube channel, Your IT Learning. Today we are here to talk about a topic which is quite widely asked on my YouTube channel is, so when exactly we know that the user story is done? Hey guys, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do subscribe. So as I said before, we are here today to talk about when is user story done? When exactly we have created the user story, it has been done by the developer, QA, but when we're going to mark it as done? So let's talk about the definition of done. Okay, definition over here of a user story. I will say a user story is considered complete when both the definition of done, which we call it DoD, and the acceptance criteria are met, meaning that all specific tasks, quality checks, and functional requirement are completed. So for an example over here, as a user, I want to receive a password reset email so I can regain access to my account. So we all have our accounts, either on Gmail or Yahoo. So in case we forget about the username, then we ask to reset the password, right? So as a user, here I'm trying to reset my password. So the acceptance criteria in this case will be user get a password reset email upon request. User can set a new password using the link. So here the definition of done will be feature works as described and is tested. So a member gets an email and he is able to uh, create a new password. So then this user story will be considered as DoD, which is definition of done. User stories should not be considered done until all requirements are met, ensuring quality and stakeholders alignment. So we have to get an alignment from the stakeholders when we provide a demo to them to make sure they are happy and they say yes, according to them, the user story is done. So definition of done. The DoD, which is definition of done, is a checklist of standard requirements. For example, code reviewed, unit and function tests have been passed or not, documentation updated, no critical defects was seen. So that every user story must fulfill before being marked as done. So all these things should be completed before we say the user story is done. The definition of done is a team agreed checklist of standardized requirement that each user story must fulfill before being marked of done. So all the things above which we talk about under the definition of done, the team should agree that yes, this is the checklist. Once these are done, then we'll mark the user story as done. So for example, code reviewed by the peers, yes. Unit and function test passed, documentation updated, no critical defects, outstanding. DoD ensures consistent quality standard across all stories. So acceptance criteria. Each user story has a specific acceptance criteria defined by product owner or customer, describing the exact scenarios, behaviors, and functional expectations required for a story to solve the end user problem. So for example, as a user, I want to receive a password reset email so I can regain access to my account. Acceptance criteria over here will be user get a password reset email upon request. User can set a new password using the link. These are unique to each story. Act as a testable check, considered as done for the user story. So if I have a acceptance criteria and I can say, yes, I got an email. Okay. I was able to reset the password. Okay. So that means acceptance criteria are done and this user story is complete. Business analyst product owner acceptance. After the development team meets the DoD and passes all acceptance criteria through testing, the product owner reviews the work during the sprint review. Sprint review is also called the sprint demo as well. So the product owner will be shown the demo by the business analyst, and once the product owner is happy, or it can be product owner, stakeholders, customer, if they say we are happy, then it is the user story will be marked as done or complete. Only once the product owner accepts the story as meeting requirement, it is considered truly done and ready for deployment or release. So what are the user story completion criteria? All development tasks are complete. I mean, the developer has finished their work, the QA has done their work. Unit functional acceptance tests have been passed by the QA. Code is reviewed and merged into the main branch. Documentation is updated if required. All acceptance criteria are fully met. Product owner approved, confirmed during the sprint review. So these were the this was all about, how we make sure that the user story is done. As I said before as well, user story is done when the acceptance criteria and definition of done is complete. So I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and please do subscribe if you have not done.